Okay. Bubbling mouth, please. Okay, so we have been talking about every day. We've been talking about morning, afternoon, night, and evening. Put a bubble in your mouth, please, Kaylee. Yes, you are correct. Morning, afternoon, night, and evening. How do we know when it's morning? Raise your hand, raise your hand. Yes, Kaylee.
Because we do football.
Say it normal.
Because we just wake up.
Because you wake up. Yeah, you wake up in the morning and you have breakfast. How do we know when it's afternoon? Raise your hand. How do we know when it's afternoon?
Because you just got
Raise
done
your hand.
with the morning.
Raise your hand. Yes, Haley.
Because you just got done playing with your dogs, or you just got done having lunch.
Yeah, you finished school, so you're had lunch and then you get to play, maybe take a rest, things like that. Yeah, please put that away, Haley, because we're not sharpening our pencil right now. How do we know it's night? How do we know it's nighttime? Carson, how do we know it's nighttime?
We know how it's nighttime because it's still dark out.
Yes, because it's dark outside. Good. And then how do we know it's evening? Yeah, Haley.
Because we just finished dinner, or you're eating dinner.
Yep, because that's when we have dinner. Thank you.
Or it's like you're eating dinner at a sunset.
Yep. Good. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah. So today we're going to learn about telling time. We're going to learn about telling time. I wish I had a shelf thing here for my clock, but that's okay. We're going to use our clock. We're going to learn about telling time. So if we wanted to invite someone over to come to our math class, then we would tell them to come visit in the morning, right? Because it's still morning right now. So we would say, come visit in the morning. But how would they know what time to come visit?
In the morning.
So if I said, oh, come in the morning, would we be doing math all morning?
No.
We don't do math all morning, right? We do Bible, we do on radio, and we have break time, right? So I have to give them an exact time, right? So this clock tells us the exact time that it's time to come, okay? So we use clocks to tell us when it's time to come to school. Who knows what time it's time to come to school?
8 o'clock.
Raise your hand. Yes, Evelyn?
8.
Yeah, at 8 o'clock. It is time to come to school. Great. What time, does anybody know what time we leave? Yeah. Haley?
And
Do you know exactly what time?
I know about on there, but I don't know
Yeah.
what
Oh,
time.
okay. That's okay. Yeah. So about 12:15, we are all done when we leave. So does anybody have a clock like this at your house?
No.
Do you have a clock like that one?
No. I have.
Raise your hand. Oh, raise your hand. Does anybody have a clock like that? Evelyn has one. Do you have one, Haley?
It's a little bit. My grandma has one in her nose.
Oh, your grandma has one.
I
You
have a
one?
doggy one in my room that's a
Ooh,
doggy
perfect.
alarm clock. You can switch it to alarm clock and the clock. But I usually just keep it a clock because if you wanted to keep it like an alarm clock, it
That would
wouldn't
be
be good because then you'll have to put different batteries in it. And we usually mix up the batteries, so we just do it like a clock.
Yes, that makes sense. Yes, Carson.
I have one that's a little bit bigger than that one.
Oh, neat. That's super cool. So every clock, actually every classroom in this whole building has a clock just like that. And they all have the same time, right? Because I can't say, oh, it's 8 o'clock in my classroom, but if you walk outside, no, it's 9 o'clock. That doesn't make any sense, right? It's the same time for everybody. Everywhere you go, it's the same time. All right, so let's look. Shh. We're going to look at this clock and talk about the things that are on this clock. So raise your hand. You just raise your hand, Tria. Yes, Tria.
A clock that's a cuckoo clock.
Oh, that's fun. A cuckoo clock is really cool.
Before
Yeah.
the cuckoo clock, but
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to talk about all the different parts of this clock so you guys know how to tell time. Okay, so this part of the clock is called the face. Everybody say the face.
the face.
The face. This is the face of the clock, okay? That has all the numbers on it. Is pretty much everything except for the arrows, okay? So what numbers do you see on this clock? Raise your hand. Yeah, Evelyn.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes, good. So 1 all the way through 12, right? And it goes this way. 1 all the way to 12. Good.
You kind of move it.
What number is at the top? What number is at the top of the clock? Yeah, Haley.
12.
12. Good. What number is at the bottom? Trier.
6.
6. Yeah, 6 is at the bottom. Okay, so then these little arrows right here, these are called the hands. Everybody say hands. Hands. Carson, are you paying attention? What are the hands?
The hands are the clocks.
The arrows are the hands. I want you to pay attention, buddy, or you're not going to know what we're doing. Yes, so these are called hands. And some clocks will even have, like, this part, like the arrows are an arm. And the arm will move. It's kind of funny.
I have
Some clocks are like that. Shh, raise your hand. So these are called the hands, okay? The hands, are these the same size?
No.
Are they the same size, Caitlin?
No, but I have.
No. Answer my question. I don't want you to tell me a story right now. Yeah, they're not the same size, right? They are not the same size. How are they different? How are these different? Raise your hand. Yeah, Haley.
Because they have different times.
No, because they could kind of go like this, if I wanted it to. How are they different, Ellen?
Because one is smaller than the other.
Yeah, one is long and one is short, right, Kaylee? One is long and one is short. Good.
Small.
Okay, so the short hand, we call it the long hand and we call it the short hand. Super creative, huh? Okay, the short hand tells us which hour it is. And the long hand tells us which minute it is. So we can also call it the hour hand. Everybody say hour hand. Hour hand and minute hand. Minute hand, okay. So a new hour starts when this is pointing straight up. The minute hand is up at the top like this, and then the short hand is pointing to a number. Okay? So that's how we know a new hour has started. So this is 1 o'clock. Everybody say 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Okay? So it is 1 o'clock because this hand is pointing to the 1, and this hand is pointing to the 12.
And then 2.
Okay, so now time goes by. Okay, another hour has passed. Now what hour is it?
2 o'clock.
Raise your hand. Yes.
2 o'clock.
It is 2 o'clock now, yes. Okay, now if it goes again, now what time is it? Evelyn?
3 o'clock.
It is 3 o'clock. Yes, I need some water. It is 3 o'clock now. Good. It is 3 o'clock. Okay.
Is it 3 o'clock on that clock? Now it is.
On that clock, it is not. On that clock, we just passed
What?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
All right.
3 o'clock.
So I'm going to pass out a small little clock. Okay? And you guys are going to get to move the hands around, okay?
Yay.
So let me stop this video.